Yo, what's up, my boys? All right, so we're gonna do some back testing and some mindset, some a little bit of overall around here, guys. Let's just get into some chart work for real because, yo, for my GJ traders, yo, we got something to work on, bro. Because look at this, man. We gapped up 200 pips, bro. And it's crazy because I haven't seen a 200 pip gap plus a 200 pip continuation in a long, long time, bro. We're talking about we are 400 pips away, 400 pips away from literally filling this gap. Now, let's be real. I don't think we're going to fill it up any day now, but eventually we will come back. We will come back. But if we come over here, literally, this is Oanda and this is FXEM, right? So this is two different brokers, two different pricing, two different everything, but it's still the same thing, right? So, I mean, sometimes you'll see the gaps on different ones, but we got gaps all around every single type of brokers vibe. Every single GJ vibe has a big gap. So we got to keep in mind, eventually we will come back down to fill it because we have to, right? Because there's too many buyers in this area holding. So we got to eventually come back. But we cannot keep that mindset of literally like what I told my group yesterday. They're like, oh, we got to sell the gap here, sell the gap here. I was like, bro, you guys are gambling. That's crazy. This is a 200 pip gap. Doesn't mean you're going to get 200 pips, bro. I'm telling you, if it brings you stress and if it's that easy, it's not from God, number one. And number two, you're gambling. Remember, you're not even trading your plan, bro. You're being greedy. You're putting the money. You're putting the easy money. You're letting your brain give you that dopamine craving that it all seeks. Remember, our brains have dopamine cravings that need to hit the chemicals. And those chemicals are hit when they crave a casino-like experience. So now what we can do is we can redirect the emotions. We cannot kill them, but we can redirect them into, let's say, for example, something repetitive, right? Now, repetition is the number one thing that we need to do. That's why when you follow your plan for more than 20 days and you make it a habit to actually stop breaking your plan, then you become a pro trader, realistically speaking, right? So if you can just stay away or do something else that kind of like celebrates the moment that like, yo, cool, like I didn't trade, like, yo, let me go like do something good for me, right? I don't know, maybe go get a coffee on somewhere, go take a drive, do something that you will only do something that will make you happy and do something that will excite you and will bring you joy if you do not just break your plan, right? And then you have something to look forward to, right? Because now your dopamine is redirected, right? So now it's directed to follow your plan. And then if you make that a habit, bro, you can just literally, you can slaughter, my brother. You can slaughter. You don't need another course. You just need to fix your brain. I got a whole entire ebook that I'm working on, more than 40 pages, guys. I'm doing it for free for you guys, man. It's the best thing that I can do, man. And I can't wait for you guys to see it, guys. So stay tuned for that. But now we do have this 400 pip push. Now, what am I going to do is, now I'm going to wait for Asian session, correct? So now on the 15-minute, bro, we got some clean chart work. I ain't going to lie, bro. These candle movements are insanely awesome. Like, bro, look at all this, man. This is just great, dude. We don't have no crazy consolidation. And that's something I really like. So what I really do need to notice is I do need to wait for some type of consolidation because I would like to wait for a range to form, right? So that way I can sell underneath or buy it back above. But the cool thing is I had to go back in 2024 in order to get my ranges. So that way I know where to sell to and buy to, right? So I got my targets for sure, which is a great thing. All I got to do is just be patient. So to be honest, it is very early. It's literally just market open right now. It's only 1 hour into it. So if we can just be patient, man, guys, hopefully we can get some type of consolidation very soon and hopefully form a resistance. So if we can form a little resistance, which I do believe we are forming right here, man, that would be super awesome because now we would have the 1-2 rule, right? So we can have the 1-2 rule. This is one area where we're bullish. This is another area we're bullish. And then we have the other area where we are selling off, correct? And then we could probably potentially hit this leg. But if we look here on the 1 hour, look how far away the SMAs are. And to be honest, man, we got to come back and we got to catch up. So we probably might get some consolidation for today, maybe tomorrow. Who knows, man? So I'll be lowering my risk for sure. I don't want to go too crazy. There's really no point, man. That's a 400 pip gap, dude. These are the times that the markets literally let you know, like, hey, dude, are you going to be greedy or are you going to be stubborn, right? So I know some people that would sell this right here because there's no wick and it's breaking the high. I know some people would sell, but right now, guys, there is no way you guys should be doing anything, dude. And by the way, guys, I want to say congratulations to everybody that was on my live stream last week, man. Your loyalty does not go unrewarded or unnoticed, man. We're hitting live streams every single day from Monday through Thursday from 12 a.m. midnight Eastern Standard Time. Until, we do minimum 2 hour stream, 3 hour stream. So just pull up, guys. It's free, man. It's super free. Right now, I do want to I do want to leave GJ for out for this one, and I do want to go with Euro, right? Because Euro has been such a play lately, bro. Now, I started off my whole entire career. I started my whole entire career based on Euro, right? So now I do want to talk about some candle confirmations that I really like to look at. Oh, sorry. Not sure what happened. There you go. I do want to go over some. Oh, here. This is what I meant to do. So I do want to go over some candle confirmations right over here. Now let's do a little bullish bias sells type of vibe. Now we do know that it's going to go sell off, right? So this is very easy for us in our mind. So now one thing about Euro is Euro likes to move during London, definitely likes to move during New York. So it's very versatile in my opinion. So one thing about Euro is it's very respectful. It's very, very easy to trade. It's the most easiest pair to trade in the world. Now let's do some few trades here and the best ways to get into our trades, right? So I mean, overall, we already got this little support over here. Now, again, we're on the 30-minute. If we go on the 1 hour, you'll notice that this is a pretty strong support. Now, a lot of people would probably buy this, but now the thing is you don't want to buy every level of support, to be honest. You don't want to. Why? Because now we have other things that are in motion, correct? Now, if we keep going, we've been selling off for a long time. So I would understand why people would buy this. To be honest, I would probably buy this, but I would need a lot more confirmations, correct? Especially since I have my 50 SMA, my 300 SMA, and my 200 SMA. Remember, guys, the 50 SMA is more of a short-term direction. The 200 SMA is more of a medium, longer-term direction. And then the 300 is considered the heavyweight of every single indicator in the world for direction, right? Junior desk traders actually use these indicators in order to kind of get their overall direction. So, I mean, either way, I'm very, very bearish no matter what, right? So on a 30-minute, I can see that I'm on a 50, but I'm still a long way from my 200 and my 300. So one thing is I could most likely be in some type of, let's say, consolidation until they start to catch up. But until I am above this 300 SMA, I don't want to be a bullish, man. That's a kind of a gamble. I've been there. I've lost there. I'd rather be patient, right? Now, one thing that I do usually get normal is I like to buy above the 50 to target the 200 sometimes. But in this situation, man, we are completely bearish. And plus, we already know it's going to go down. So we just got to kind of need to see what's going to most likely be the entry, right? So now we got to look for momentum, right? All right, so that looks like a buy, right? So this could be a possible buy just to this area. Very possible. Didn't work out. Didn't work out, right? I mean, at the end of the day, look at that. I'm bullish for 1 minute to what? To what? To get stopped out, correct? I already know it's going down, but keep this in mind. Now, I took a buy there because I was like, oh, yeah, okay, cool. I'm above that support. I got some confirmation, you know. We got a freaking resistance right here, you know what I'm saying? But that's the thing. If you're so fixated on a bias, you're not going to see the small. You're not going to see the little things, right? Now, if I go on the 1 hour, we rejected the 50 SMA on the 1 hour, right? Nope, we're not there. We're almost there. But 15-minute maybe? Nope, not even at all, but we're catching up. So, I mean, at the end of the day, this was a nice buy. It just wasn't the buy, correct? Now, sellers immediately took over control. Now, I bet if I ran something else here, which is I use the fixed volume profile. Now, this area is most likely the area that's going to act like a level of resistance, right? Now, let's run it up. Fixed volume range profile. I'm going to run it from the top here to the bottom here. And look at that. So now, I mean, this was a great area to be a seller, literally, right? So if I run it from here to here, let's see where we're at. Same area, correct? Now, this is the area where there's a lot of volume. And, dude, this is a level of resistance and a level of support. So, I mean, realistically speaking, it was a decent good buy, I ain't gonna lie. But sellers are in control. Sellers took over. And now this is where the entry is right here. Look at all this momentum right over here. So I would like this entry. I would use a stop loss here. And I would definitely try to find a target more down here. And if you can't find one, you got to go to the higher time frames. So now keep this in mind. Oh, look how perfect this is. So there's a very high probability we're going to bank our way down here. There's a very high probability we're going to make our way down here for sure. And then we're going to make our way down here. Remember, guys, this is the accumulation distribution. That's how banks trade, right? Now, let's keep going. Now, I want to notice something here. I'm going to double click this and then you're going to see my accumulation distribution indicator. Right? Boom. So now notice how even though we are over here, look at the accumulation distribution, right? So we're kind of in a range, but we were going up. But over here, we did have the highest point. We did have the highest point, but over here on our buy, you can notice that we weren't even near it, right? We were still kind of bearish. So even though we were up here, this would signify that this was a fake out, correct? So my buy overall was pretty stupid. Now, I've already made videos on this indicator, right? So keep in mind, if you guys go on my YouTube, you guys can use that. I have a 1-hour advanced webinar on it. So this right here, look at all the momentum here. This is a great sell. This is a great sell, and I would probably target a 2 over here, 2 risk reward ratio. Okay, double bottom over here. Great. What time is this? 11 in the morning. Nope. Looks like we're not going to have a trade in here. But what did we get? Did we get a 1-to-1? No, almost. But we did about get 26 pips over here. Pretty solid. Now let's keep going. Let's keep going. SMAs are catching up as mentioned previously. Wow, that was a Friday. That was terrible. Sorry for the shitty example, but it is what it is. Now we are above the SMAs. Let's keep going. Now keep in mind here. Now we are above. Right? This is why this is so important, guys. Notice how we are still above. We're trading above here, but notice on the accumulation distribution, we are not. This is what we call a fake out. This is how smart money starts stacking positions, getting out, getting in, and, you know, tricking retail traders, right? Probably the best way I can explain it, but honestly, you'll understand. This is the best way to catch fake outs. So I'm looking for sells. Boom. What time is this? No, it's not even early enough. I want to be under here. I want to be under all this, right? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Oh, all right, cool. Now look at this, right? Now, this was probably a fake out, most likely. Now I get to have a bearish engulfing candle right up here, and I get to target this right here. This is a great sell. This is a great sell. The only thing I don't like is the volume profile indicator is right over here. But let's redo this over here. Let's extend it. And we are in a little devil's advocate. It's called a devil's advocate. But let's see, right? I want to wait for the next candle, and then I would probably get in. Perfect, right? So, I mean, there you go. There you have it. Under this SMA. Perfect. Oh my. All right, we got completely cooked. We got completely cooked. So, volume profile indicator definitely over us. We're over the 300 SMA, right? Now, I did know we were going to go bearish in the beginning, but keep in mind, look at this indicator, dog. I mean, we still are above all of this. So, this is completely buyers trying to take over control. We are literally seeing that the accumulation distribution has not broken highs. It has not broken highs. Now it is testing highs from this level over here. But keep in mind, this is not making any sense to be bullish over here on price, but over here, right? So all we got to do is just basically let's put that back. We just gotta wait. Honestly, this looks like a fake out or a liquidity grab. But let me see on the 1 hour, are we retesting a 300 SMA or 200? Let me see. The 200 SMA, all right? So we could prepare for a massive drop, right? Perfect. Now let's keep going. Remember, guys, this is a training. All right, cool. We are getting closer to session, boys. All right, 300 SMA. Oh, 3 a.m. Ain't gonna lie, next candle's got to fill that wick. Gambler candle. Gambler candle. One more bearish engulfing. There you go. That's a buy. Just kidding. That's a sell. Right there above everything. Man, this is perfect. You could have a target over here. Easy. That's 25 pips. Go back to this target. Look at the indicator, guys. Look at the indicator. It's bleeding all these lows, bro. Just took out all these lows. Now we're gonna go to 30-minute. Oh, this is great. Oh man, look at this is great. Now this is a trade right here. This is a trade right over here. Look how this thing is gonna violently bleed. You're gonna see, bro. Yo, there's no way. There's no way I gotta hit the stop loss. Second chance trade. Now it's gonna melt, bro. Yo, EURUSD is insane. Anyways, my boys, can't do nothing about it. So let's keep going, right? There it is. So, I mean, Euro is a good pair, man, but I mean, kind of stuck in this nasty little range over here. Ah, man, well, let's be real, man. It's going to happen here and there, brother. It's going to happen here and there. You can't get discouraged. Now we just took out all these lows. I mean, what do we have to do at this point? If this is our overall target down here, I mean, we're already under all these lows. Let's be real. Now we got to go to fix the volume indicator. Now, I do want to... Perfect. Now we're underneath it. Break and retest. Oh, my. This thing just kept going, dude. Dude, yo, look how much it went. Yo, it didn't stop. I'm telling you, man. Markets are like that, dude. Markets will humble you, bro. Markets will humble you. But trust me, we've all been in those trades. Let's be real, where literally, dude, you got stopped out or you got back in, right? I would take that second. That's why I said second chance, bro. I always give your trade a second chance, right? Now, there's a 3 trade rule, right? Psychology says that you can only take 3 good trades, right? You can only take 3 good trades. I said that you can only take 2 trades because, realistically speaking, giving your trade a second chance is something I've learned, something we've taught in the industry for a long time. And dude, honestly, dude, as you can see, that was a perfect time. So, I mean, one good setup, bro, just made up for how many losses if you're one of those people that like to hold it. But in this situation, man, it looks like nothing is stopping this thing from bleeding, dude. This thing is not going to stop. Now, let's get into session. Cool. Right. So we got resistance, support. Next candle. One bearish candle underneath. We're closing, man. I would take a sell underneath here. Now look. Well, yeah, that's volume. That's definitely volume picking up. Indicators breaking all these lows. Yeah, this is a good sell. I would take this sell. 8 in the morning, I would take this sell. Now, worst case scenario, we got to come and then we got to touch this 50 SMA to grab some liquidity. But other than that, man, I would take that sell all day. Wow, bro, there's no volume. I had to choose the worst. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. An Asian session is coming. Bro, what? Dude, what is going on? Well, super oversold, but let's keep going. Look at that. 430. That's a scale and sell for sure, bro. Yo, what is going on? All right, look, that's a nice candle right here for sells, right? Oh my, I am so sorry. I don't even know what to do here at this point. At this point, it's just like, dude, I would be biting my nails. I ain't gonna lie to you, because now this whole entire setup is a pretty massive hit. We're talking about making more than 3% on an account. And it's been like that for, now we got to depend on Asian session. Yeah, no, bro, that's very ugly, man. That's very ugly. Very terrible market conditions, dude. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. Oh, wow, look at that. Bro, what is this lifestyle over here? Imagine being in this trade right here. Honestly, I would hate myself. There you go. I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on with Euro, guys. Euro is usually not like this. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. But as you can see, bro, look at that 12 o'clock, bro. Really? 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Look at this massive push right over here, dude. A 30-pip push at 12 o'clock. But anyways, if you would have held this trade, bro, I mean, look at that, bro. You would have been rewarded insane, dude. So you got a 2-point risk to reward ratio here, and you got a 1.5. You do some math there. You just risk 1%. You made 3.5%, literally, right? You cannot, you can't be greedy over that, right? So Euro is pretty solid, man. All I can say is, guys, just keep backtesting, bro. Just keep backtesting. Now, one thing that I am gonna let it do is, bro, I'm still in my head on my way over here, right? Remember, the goal is over here. So if you didn't want to get out and you want to swing a trade, bro, you can actually swing something over here, dude, honestly. But I'm not a swing trader, guys. I'm really not, unless I'm making back some bread and we had a setup like this. But this thing kept going, bro. Like, there's no stopping that. That's a sell right here, dude. That is a sell right there all the way in Asian session. I'm taking that sell all the way. Literally. Watch me get clapped. Oh, wow. I was up in profit, though. Oh, my. Oh, my. I'm telling you, boys. Yo. Yo, that was a sell. I saw it. I've seen it. Look at the pullback. Perfect. Little break and retest. Bro, it was all there. I didn't even see the accumulation distribution. Literally. But, bro, look at that. Insane sell. That's a 5 risk reward ratio. It hit a 2.6. Let's go. Let's go. Man, look at that. Boom, what a banger, dude. All right, boys. So again, man, I mean, just play with Euro, bro. If you can be profitable during Euro's worst times, bro, or you can stay break even, imagine when you have those good months, right? So last week, that's just exactly what we did, bro. We literally killed it, bro. We killed it. Bro, last week was just beautiful, man. Last week was just beautiful. This is what time is this? This is November 21st. We are not going to November 21st. Sorry, I was doing a class earlier and I showed this guy how I'm still trading the same way for 5 years early. Now, look at this, dude. We sold all of this, right? Bam. We sold everything over here. Sold this, sold this, sold this, went on a nasty win streak, and then we got clapped on our win streak here, which we saw like what, 10 pips in profit, 16 pips in profit after almost losing. Saw 16 pips in profit, went to sleep, woke up completely obliterated, right? But you can't be too greedy, bro. One thing I always tell people is, bro, don't be greedy with your prop firm, man, so they're not stingy with your payout, my G. If you guys want to trade on a funded account, guys, definitely use code YouTube. You guys can get 40% off under Hero. A lot of people have been paid out. They got more than 10,000 people in their Discord, man. I'm telling you guys, use my code. You get 40% off. I actually sacrifice my percentage so that way you guys can have it. Right. To be honest, man, I'm just looking for testimonials, man, literally. And I want people to join the live streams. We're 70 people, guys, every single day, Monday through Thursday, guys. We are there. Let's get it, bro. Anyways, guys, I love you guys. Peace out. Keep doing some training, guys. If you guys can find some really, really hard trading conditions and then just try to like be profitable in there through back testing, bro, just get in the habit. Get in the habit of literally following your plan and sticking to it, right? So just do that, guys. Add some confluences up. Don't be afraid to take some losses here and there. Remember, there will be a setup that eventually comes where you guys will make it all back. You feel me? So let EURUSD be an example. But lately, it's been looking like dookie dukers. But as you saw, we took some losses, and then we had 3 great setups right after that completely made more than 5%. So unless you're over risking, then dude, you should be able to survive. But your mentality should be survival more than anything, guys. All right, love you guys, man. Peace out. Anything you guys want to see next, man, we'll do some classes on that. But just let me know down below, gang. Let's get it.